my Bella, she's joining me this morning, right? She's feeling a bit of the same way. I thought she'd be happier because I'm home all the time, but I feel like she's a little down in the dumps. So joining us now is Chris Onthank. He's a renowned dog trainer and animal behaviorist. So Chris, good morning to you. Is this a thing right now that dogs are just feeling depressed?
Well, you know, a lot of these dogs are relishing in the fact of being with their families all the time. And, you know, dogs are social beings. So what's happening is that the dogs you're being with them all the time. This is not normal for them. So in some ways they're loving it, but in other ways, like, you know, Big Papa, he's not able to go out and see his friends at the dog park or maybe at the doggy daycare center. You know, out here in the suburbs, we still are able to walk our dogs and take our dogs on routines. At Doggone Smart, we still have doggy daycare occurring every day, and we have also people boarding their dogs for training. So they're in different routines, but it is dogs can get depressed without this lack of social contact with other dogs and people that they're used to.
Yeah, you know, Chris, you mentioned the dog park. Every single day when I walk the dog around the block, I mean, we're in New York City, right? So it's a city block here. She's always pulling me towards the dog park and then gives me this look like, why aren't we going there? But you're also saying we need to do this thing, which is preventing fear due to social distancing. So what are you talking about when you're talking about fear? Is it that fear of letting your dog get near another person or another dog?
Yeah, so what's happening, I see a lot of people, you know, dogs aren't used to people wearing masks. And all of a sudden, you're walking your dog down the street. There's a person with a mask on with their dog, and you're pulling that dog away. So you're pulling that dog away, and your dog's thinking there's something wrong. So what I would try doing at home is maybe doing putting a mask on and giving your dog treats, or having your family members put a mask on, getting them used to that person with a mask where they can't read a person. They can't read their body language and their face. So it can be a little bit fearful. We're also pulling our dogs away. So that's the other thing, is that the dogs are starting to think that there's something wrong with that other dog. So we do need to sort of desensitize them to that.
Yeah, you know, I actually don't know what to do in that situation. So are you saying we should pull them away or shouldn't pull them away? Because, you know, I'm afraid that when we eventually go back to some kind of normal, that then she might become a little more aggressive towards other dogs since I pulled her away from them for months. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So I think that's a personal choice. You know, you need to know, I mean, giving it to other dogs, there's really not a lot of evidence to that. So I think you're okay with that. But then how close are you getting to that person? So instead of freaking out or feeling that stress, try having your dog sit and give them some treats and doing some obedience. Make you the center of attention rather than the dog park or the person with the mask. And that kind of what we call counter conditioning would really, really help.
So real quick, we only have 10 seconds left. How do you think this will affect our dogs when this is all said and done here, when we go back to work eventually?
I think there's going to be a lot of dogs that have separation anxiety because they, again, have a change of routine.
Yeah.
So what I would do is do short periods of time during the day and go out and take a walk by yourself, not with the dog. Try to start to gradually increase the time away from the dog like you would be when you go back to work.
Chris, really good information. Appreciate you joining us this morning. Hopefully my dog, my Bella, right here with me, she starts to be a little more happier during all of this. And appreciate your time this morning, okay?
Thank you. Thanks. Be healthy.
Yes, and stay safe too. Same to you. If you'd like to learn more techniques from Chris, by the way, you can head to his company website, doggonesmart.com. And Betty, over to you.